6 years ago. Irrelevant. We're the thinking Americans these days. I know there are millions of us, but sometimes I listen to this stuff on the news and I think this is just flat out propaganda. It's not going to bode well for the Democrats. I think this is very likely going to backfire on them, not on their base. Nothing can really get the base of the Democratic Party dislodged short of a miracle. But, in the middle and people who are looking at this whole process to see certainly that should be Exhibit A on why you shouldn't trust these Democrats. Not that you did prior to now. Maybe I didn't say that strongly. Over on CNN, Senator Ron Wyden of Oregon had this to say when he was asked whether or not there was an effort among the Democrats to deploy delay tactics on this confirmation. Listen to what it says.
When it comes to this new suggestion from Democrats tonight about the past background checks, you say to me with 100% confidence that this label is not a delay tactic?
I can't comment on that. Again, what I'm trying to do is look at specifics. Last night, he gave a speech, and I have never heard anything like it. I've never seen anything like it in terms of being simply unpresidential. And the reason it was unpresidential is because he spent that time belittling a survivor. Again, that's on the record.
That's right, except that wasn't what you were asked there, Senator. You were asked whether or not this was a potential delay tactic. I can't comment on that. Ooh, maybe not the best answer. So then the anchor presses it a little bit more on the senator, and then he goes off again. Listen to Cut 7.
But about the hearing, about right now, I do wonder, Americans see that, and everyone is digesting that. But also, I do wonder what Americans are supposed to do here. Because there were hearings, the initial hearings of Brett Kavanaugh, but that was largely then about missing documents from Democrats from the time he was at the White House. There was a new allegation that came forward, and another hearing. And now, because of that, there's a new investigation. If there was a problem that Democrats were aware of before even the first hearing on Brett Kavanaugh in these past background checks, why wasn't it addressed at the time?
I'm not familiar with the past background checks, but I can tell you what I saw last week. I'll give you another example. If you had a female nominee ask a male senator on the Judiciary Committee about their habits, the game would have been over. That would have been it. But there's a double standard here in America against women, and we saw that with our own eyes.
Oh, really? Really? So you're asked, actually what was a pretty decent question by this CNN anchor. Wait a minute now, first you were complaining about some documents and these the 6 FBI investigations that had previously taken place, looking into the background. Let's not lose sight of that. Then these women came forward. Now you have this new investigation. And she says, why didn't you look into some of this earlier? Why didn't you raise some of these concerns earlier? Well, I'm not familiar with the background checks, but let's talk about how there's a double standard against women. That has nothing to do with this. And what double standard against women? You're going to fight for the right of all women to scream at senators in elevators, or women to stand up and be disruptive and scream during Senate hearings, or women to bring false allegations against innocent men? So oppressed. This whole thing has been about playing the woman card. Women, 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 women. And you know what? I praise the Lord that there are so many women I've heard from in the last couple of weeks who are not buying into this either. And there are millions of us. And a lot of you have called the show and talked to me about it and said, I think the same way. To me, it's actually insulting to my intelligence as a woman to try to sway me by playing my heartstrings when I can see what you're doing here, Senator, and dodging the questions over and over and over. And that's a way of really sending a message to women that women don't have the brains to see what you're doing, which in fact we do.
Facts to come in. I will tell you, reflecting on very clear that against women in our country. If you would have a woman nominee saying to a male senator, I want to know about your drinking habits, it would be over right there.
Wow, it's like he has one story and he just keeps telling it over and over. That was almost word for word what he said during the CNN interview. And then he's standing in the hallway there, presumably in the Senate building, telling the exact same story. Where did you go home last night? Because you're a script center. You're studying it really hard, maybe a couple of nights ago. So you're going to tell it to every reporter who happened to stick a microphone in your face. Here's a toast. Think what would have happened. Think what would have happened if a female senator had been asked whether or not he's drinking and having problems with her drinking habits. I mean, are you kidding me? Well, what does that have to do? What does that have to do with whether or not all these allegations that have been thrown at Judge Kavanaugh have any weight whatsoever? They're on to, somebody was commenting on this on social media this morning. It's interesting how now the Democrats and some of the liberal media want to talk more about Trump's tax. Oh, let's talk about the taxes. Hey, this is a sure sign that they're losing the PR war. Really. When they want to change the subject, that means they're losing the PR war. Although they're going to make a big deal, a big, huge deal.
Getting some pretty big ruts.
People who were not interviewed.
Still a little wet. It rained
it's not the job of the FBI
day before
to do
yesterday.
a criminal investigation on
But I'm
these
not doing too much driving on it.
That's not what it is. What Kavanaugh pointed out during the hearing to Dick Durbin. You guys are advising. That's what this is about. It's not about doing another FBI criminal investigation. You know that. It's about delay, more delay. And they know that. That's why Senator Wyden can't comment on that. He wants to talk about a double standard against women that doesn't exist. We got to go to a break. We'll be right back. And I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I can't stand when I see the New Yorker burying the lead and revealing that the alleged source of here's the story says, I have no memory of that. She's been working on trying to find witnesses. She just can't come up with it. Just can't come up with it. Why do you need the FBI to corroborate your story? Why do you corroborate?
Now we get in a ring out. Another probably 85 degrees. In general, we're like 15-20 degrees warmer than standard, I guess. Should be cooling off a lot quicker. Like 100-degree heat, no wind. Do like 15 minutes of work. It'll take 2 hours of cooling down. I'll wring out the shirt for the cool down, and then just kind of wiping up the sweat running down me. You know, it runs down your face, blah blah blah. So you can't smoke your cigarettes; they just get, you know, drenched. You know, they get soggy. So I end up wringing out my shirt, you know, just sitting in the shade. 2 hours trying to cool down. Still end up wringing it out another 3 times maybe before I get back to actually doing something physical. Let's get her dumped.
Information. If we had to prolong it, the amount of these people, we don't know what's going on, we don't know what she's about, and all of that. But anyway, and also, hopefully, and I believe firmly that Washington, D.C., just as the problems really are.
Well, I hope so. I hope so.
I know.
Thank you, John. Appreciate it. Yeah, I hope so. I don't agree that every American is super smart, though. Looking at what's going on now, they're going to have some big Hollywood protest today. Did you see this? Kerry Washington and Lena Dunham, the usual suspects, like the Women's March crowd. Oh, I'm so tired of these activists. Should they have something to occupy their time? Be useful for the country rather than just shaking their fists in the air every 5 minutes until they get Democrats back? It's just getting old at some point, really, really old. Let's go next to Kay in Kansas. Hi, Kay.
from the Bible. It's Psalm 37, and there's several in there, and I'm going to read real fast. It is commentary, but it's all at 37 days for people. The remainder of this psalm includes commentary about the conduct of two kinds of people, the righteous and the wicked, who follow two different paths and end up at two different places in various ways. The wicked harass and prey upon the righteous, but the righteous are not alone. The Lord, in whom they trust and delight, and upon whom they wait, protects them, making them safe and secure and stable. The conclusion of the song.
Still too wet to move these piles. See, yesterday was a dry day, but it looks like it's gonna take maybe tomorrow as well to dry out. Kind of a reference. Yeah, this is almost knee height. Those ruts. This is actual knee height. Could do a little more, but you know, just kind of churn it. I'm thinking it'll be better to let it dry out a little, so it's got these nice ruts gone. Tomorrow back drag this a little bit. You know, those ruts are kind of like a little, you know, increase the surface area so it'll dry faster, you know, and then back drag this. Then move these guys out of the way. I gotta do that more before I can get the big guy. And actually, I think I'm gonna cut that big guy into 3 10-foot sections. And this was relatively smooth, but now it's all ready. This is 7 dry days in a row. There will be, you know. Can't miss this window. It would be great if there was, you know, less rain, more dry days. But that's not gonna happen. 7-day window's pretty rare. So I'm gonna haul more rocks.
To those who place their faith in God. The salvation of the righteous comes from the Lord. He is their stronghold in times of trouble. The Lord helps them, deliver them. He delivers them from the wicked.
Yes. Good.
Because they take refuge in Him.
I like that.
This commentary, not from I'm reading it.
Sure.
But anyway, I just thought maybe that might help some people and chat about and your family. And this is all I had to say.
Oh, thank you, Kay. I appreciate that. I like that commentary. Psalm 37 is the one that keeps coming up for discussion. And I think we also need to go back, like I said, I believe I said this yesterday, look at Potiphar's wife. And the Lord was with Joseph. The Lord was with Joseph. When Joseph was falsely accused by Potiphar's wife, who was trying to seduce him, and when he wouldn't go for it, then she tried to frame him. The Lord stood with him, and in the final analysis, Joseph was able to say to so many who had wronged him, his brothers in the end, you meant it for evil, but God meant it for good. I don't know how this is going to play out, though. This is the thing. I never want to feel completely confident that it's all over. I mean, perhaps it looks like Clayton Collins might be good. To worry about mansion, to worry about Kowski, to worry about. We'll see how it comes out. I wonder at this point how confident you feel that this is going to go in the right direction, and that Blake has been satisfied with this investigation as are the rest of the street.
So it looks like I get maybe
In the direction of Kavanaugh. I don't see how you can't. If you're any sort of a fair-minded person, unless you have something to go on to say, looks like he might have done it. I don't know how you can fail to confirm him. If you don't confirm him,
pile of rocks, that's what she does.
what you're really saying is you're guilty until
Manasseh reports.
Congressman Keith Ellison, who's running for Minnesota Attorney General, admits to calling ex-girlfriend Karen Monahan a B-word during a fight in 2013 in response to allegations of domestic abuse. Monahan's attorney Andrew Williams telling Fox and Friends that it's about giving a voice to abused women. Story while lawyers hired by Minnesota Democrats. These allegations might influence Minneapolis are refusing to investigate some conflict of interest as Ellison's son serves on the city council.
Across the state, that in the aftermath of the shooting, law enforcement officers, including one, Terry has more information about the shooting. South Carolina is mourning the loss of police officer Terrence Carroll, a senior veteran of the Florence Police Department, was killed to assist Florence County deputies injured in heavy gunfire while trying to serve a service in a house in an upscale neighborhood, said Police Chief Alan Heidler. Pray for these officers. Never pray for the family who lost the bravest police officer. Law enforcement had to use an military vehicle to rescue 7 injured law enforcement officers. They apprehended the suspect who had barricaded himself in the home with several children who were not injured. Authorities have identified the shooter as 74-year-old Fred Hopkins, a disbarred lawyer who faces misconduct and other charges. Sari, Fox News. A United Nations court has ordered the United States to lift certain sanctions it has levied against Iran. Steve reports.
A judge at the International Court of Justice in The Hague, Netherlands, ordered the U.S. to lift sanctions on medicines, food, and bizarrely against Iran. National Security Advisor John Bolton, speaking to the White House, said, in effect, "Excuse me, who are you?"
We're disappointed that the ICJ failed to recognize that it has no jurisdiction to issue with respect to sanctions the United States poses to protect its own essential security under the treaty.
The court ruled the U.S. had violated an agreement it had set up with Iran in the 50s before the Islamic Revolution that would lead the country to become the world's largest exporter of oil.
The regime cannot practice animosity in its conduct and then act under international law.
And he says this may only be the beginning.
Given this history and Iran's abuse of the ICJ.
Hi, thank you so much for taking my call. I think it's really ironic that you've got, I don't know if this is deliberate or not, but 2 different things on the air today. One is technical skills and the other is textbooks. And the 2 of them really do link together. And I was calling just very quickly because my son, we homeschool as well. We started out public school in kindergarten, 1st grade, and just noticed that knew something just wasn't right. Did not know it was wrong, but just knew something wasn't right. And then tried private school and found out that some of the same problems are in private school. I'm sure if your guest was still on, he'd say that textbooks, the information in textbooks in public school spills over into private, and we ended up homeschooling. And that is what we're finding now that I'm employing people and I have other people trying to work for me, is they really can't do anything. And a lot of it goes back to there's so much agenda pumped into textbooks that they really don't ever end up learning anything at all practical. All they learn is their agenda. And I kind of want to get your feedback on that a little bit. I'll hang on if you want, or just wait for your answer.
Yeah, hang on. No, you're absolutely right. You know, as I said earlier in the show, if I had to do it over again, I would have to give real serious thought. Knowing what I know, of course, we always have the advantage of having hindsight, right? Embracing a technical skill of some kind, because now I live and I'm a consumer and I know the services I need, and I know good people when I see them, good plumbers, good air conditioning and heating people. My grandfather had a 6th grade education in Kansas City. Kansas City's my home. My grandfather had a emergency tow trucking service in Kansas City, and it was a 4-stall garage. We had a tattoo on his left arm from the Navy. He had a 6th grade education, but as one of the brightest men. And
information vote will follow the same number. Most likely it will be 51 senators in the U.S. Senate will vote to confirm Brett Kavanaugh, and 49 will vote against that confirmation. Now that is not signed, sealed, and delivered, because we have precedent even in universities. mean, I've seen it. About 52, 51, 49.
Should make some nice water
That can
catchments.
also be confirmed. Now, in addition to his confirmation, it's going to be interesting to see how these midterm elections play out. So I felt it important to provide that information for you up front because we are expecting.
And maybe I have enough to do
latter segments
at each of those
so I'll
spots.
get that information to you as soon as I can. Now, turning to the scripture, Proverbs chapter 2, with the rules. The minutes we have remaining.
Water catchments on the opposite side.
Read them and make a few comments there. Here we are. First, my